Good evening. This is Card Creating with Jean. My name is Jean Ducro, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And welcome to Saturday night's Stampin' Night. Just trying to get myself up here on my iPad so I can see all of the comments that come in. Here we are. Okay, get this turned so I can see it. There we go. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I have so far. It's been a very busy weekend for me. I just got home from up north. Oh, I guess it was about 4:10. And I am glad to be home because I spent a lot of, probably 3/4 of the trip home through driving rain. And I got home and the sun was out and they haven't had any rain here. So had just a burst of rain just a minute or so ago. Hi, Lori. Welcome. And I'm hearing that we're supposed to get more rain as the night progresses. I don't know if it's going to have anything that's going to produce any hail or strong winds or tornadoes or anything, but I know when I was driving back from up north that I think when I left the temperature was 90 or a little more, and on the way down it became 69 degrees. And by the time I got back home, it went back up to 90. So it was quite the difference in temperature. I don't know if up north now, if it's cooled off again or if it heated back up. But we haven't gotten that. Hi, Rhonda. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see everybody here tonight. I hope you are all enjoying your weekend. I've got a busy day tomorrow besides church. We're helping to move somebody out of a condo and so it goes. So yeah, Lori. Oh, and you need it. Okay, well, I think you're probably going to get some because we are, and it usually hits us before it hits you. So I don't know. My plants needed to be watered, and I thought, why go out and water them when I got home? I should just wait because it's supposed to rain. So, yeah, we'll see. We will see. So I thought we would go back to the spooky, sweet, and do a couple more things with that. I've got a box that I'm going to make tonight for you, a treat box. And a card. We're going to start out with a card first. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and turn the camera down so we can get started, and as people join, I'll try to see that and say hi. So let me turn the camera down, and there we go. Just have to get my ring light out of the way. I think that should be good. Oh, a little more. It's always a guessing game here on this. Okay. I'll get the light over. So this is that paper that I showed you. I haven't done the inside sentiment yet, but this is what it's going to go on. Where I had taken the white craft ink over the two-sided paper on the lighter side, and I liked how that turned out. I said I would make a card with it, and this is the card that I ended up making. I used garden green and cherry cobbler for the two colors, since this was done in cherry cobbler as well. So I think this is kind of cute. This is some retired green thread string that I wound around 3 times, and then this is some white ribbon that is currently on. It's kind of gauzy like white ribbon. Just thought, just to give it a little something extra rather than just putting these on the front. So I said I would show that to you, so there you go. That was an easy card to make too. You pump out a few of these and then color them and let them dry and then make the cards. It goes together quite fast. So we are using the Spooky Sweet Designer Series paper for this project, and I'm going to be using one of the ephemeras that are on the back 2 pages of the DSP. So I decided to use this cute little guy that's all wrapped up. Oops, I got 2 of them. I actually have one out with the card material right now. So this little guy holding the treats. I thought he was awfully cute. Okay. Put this aside and get our things out. Thanks, Rhonda, for sharing. I really appreciate that. So we're starting out with black cardstock. Get all of this out. And it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Let's give this another little. Alright, and then I took pumpkin pie. This is 1/8 of an inch smaller, so it's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and that's going to go on the front here. And I'm just going to go ahead and add that. Yeah, I think most of the critters with this sweet or stamp set are really cute, and the paper. They all are darling. I like when they come out with things that are cute for Halloween. Okay, and then I'm going to take this piece that has the candy on one side and the streaked thing on the back, and we're going to be actually using this one. And this is 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to go on here so that just that little bit of orange shows. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that on. I want to try to get the least amount of paper left on my desk to get lost. Okay. Looking good so far. Okay, then I thought I cut out one of the haunted houses with the die, and I didn't want to just put this on there like that. I wanted to have something showing through the windows. On my original one, I went ahead and cut out another one using this paper, which has the cute little figures on the back that you could fussy cut, but I wanted the orange to show through. Well, I went and cut it out, and I'm like, oh, well, that was crazy because it punches out these little things. So I used the little things that come out and filled it in on my sample. But that was so much futzing, and I thought the easier way to go is to simply trace it on the whole building on a piece of paper, and we're going to just cut this out smaller than what the lines are. And we've done this once before. Just to make sure that we get each one of those little windows that are on there. We might have to do a little trim job, but I figure this is a good way to start. Okay, let's see how this goes. Alright, the only 2 places are under the eaves, so we'll take a little bit more of that off. That looks pretty good. Alright, throw my scraps away. And we will go ahead and put a little bit of glue on here. like so. Okay. The other piece that I had not tried die cutting is this cute little fence. And I thought he would be really nice on this piece. So I cut one out in black to go next to him. And let's see, what else do I have over here? I cut out a couple of the bats. Gotta have some bats, don't we? So I cut them out, and they're gonna go on there as well. But I wanted to have like a road or sidewalk, whatever you want to call it, that's going to go in front, like so. Our little guy is going to, our big guy is going to go right in here. And that just is too plain. So I decided I would like to try to run it through the brick embossing folder, this one right here. But before we do that, I'm actually going to put the front sentiment on there. Get my first. We're going to put all tricks. No tricks.
This is a first alert from 15 News.
Got my first alert going on here. All right. So we're gonna do that in Memento. Let's get the glue covered up here. I'm not gonna need that for a minute. Okay. And it's just going to kind of go right underneath where the house is going to sit. So I'm going to put that on there like so. And put that back in. All right. I'm just going to put this in. And I sort of want more brick down on this end, because when I put the little guy on there, it doesn't really matter, and there's more brick on this end of the the embossing folder, excuse me, than there is on the other. And I'm just going to run that through. It's sitting here right next to me, so quick work of that. It just gives it a nice texture. I've been all about texture lately. Right, Shar? Thanks for sharing. All about the texture. Okay. Get that out of the way. So I don't know if you can see the brick on there. Hopefully that's not... I'm trying to see it on the... Oh, it's awfully... Let me hold it still. There. Now you can see it. I was too fast there. It didn't even focus, did it? Okay, but we're going to add to it. We are going to take early espresso, and we're going to dab a little early espresso on here. Oop, come back here. I'm just going to start back down here. Yeah, maybe I should have a piece of paper on this. It just brings it out a little bit more. And you're still going to be able to read it. Like so. It's not real dark, it's just makes the brick look a little dirty or something, like it would be a road. Alright, let me put this back. Okay. And I am going to go ahead and glue this onto the bottom of this for our sidewalk or road. And I didn't tell you what size that is. I just realized that. I'm sorry. So we are at 5. Well, I wonder if it's 5 1/4. Wait a minute, that's 5 1/4. I measured this for you guys when I was looking at it. Why does this not want to look right? Let's turn it around, Jean. See if that helps. The orange is 5 3/8, so this should be 5 1/4. It is. Okay, so it's 5 1/4 by, sorry, one of those days, 1 1/8. All right, now we can actually put our little house on here, and we're just going to glue it straight on. Sorry, Mr. Crow. You're going to get covered. Come here. Put it right down there on the edge of the road. And then we're going to put the fence next to it. And I like this fence because it gives you little dots here at the top that you can put glue on. Makes it easy, and I usually just a little bit. That's probably good enough. I'm going to get that right up kind of next to the house. Alright. We're going to add some dimensionals to our hungry bow. Where did I put my dimensionals? I had them over here a second ago. I'm trying to use up some of these edges. I've got so many sheets of just edges. It's like, oh, that's ridiculous. Let's use some of these up. Get rid of them. I have them long enough so they end up coming off the sheets sometimes, and I've got a mess because they're stuck to the other sheets. And yeah, let's go this way with it. One down at this end, and a wee one down here. Put for his. Come here. Put that on his foot. Yay, one sheet done. Put this guy right here. And we've got to put our 2 little bats on here. Where's the other one? Okay, we got the front so far. Let's put some stars on it. And I think we'll put one up here, and the medium over here, and a little tiny one. Where did I put that? I think I put them down here. Like so. Okay, we got the front done. Now for the inside. We're just going to go with Happy Halloween. Okay, and this I'm going to try. I'm going to look at my sample and see which way I went with that. Okay. We're going to try the Happy in Pumpkin Pie and Halloween in black. See how, oh got, well, I got it on my finger. There. See how successful I am at this one. All right, happy. Okay, I got the happy. This is very difficult to do. Let's get this over here. See if I can see it a little bit better. It's the L's that are hard and the top of the H's without. I think I got some. I might have just a little bit on the. Let's give it a shot. I think I got a little bit on the bottom of the H and the bottom of the P, but I think it's going to look okay. Kind of cute. All right. Head out of the way and, oh goodness. It's amazing how fast you can make a mess. Alright. Oh no, why did I put the black away? I need two more stamps. We're going to put some extra bats on here. This I can put away for the moment. Alright. Bats. Alright. Here and here. I like this set. It's got everything in it. It's an all complete set, I think, with the sentiments and the cute figures and the cute dies. And if you like Halloween, it's a good set to have. All right. One more time. And we can say we've got our first project done. I think that was pretty quick. Got it the right direction? Yes, I do. Ah, I didn't get my fingers on there. Doggone it. So much for that one. Ah. And that was from closing. I bet the old style. Hi, Rhonda. The old style stamp pad. Brr. All right, one more time. I don't trust myself. Maybe this time I'll do better at getting. I wish this had a white ring on it. You could see more easily that you're getting on the stamp pad. All right, keep your fingers off the paper. Still got the little bit of black on there, but it's okay. All right. I'm just going to set that thing aside. Make sure I don't have any orange on it. this again. There. All right. Cover, cover. No orange, no orange. Or no new orange, I should say. I got orange on my hands, but not new, no new. All right, there we go. Phew. Oop. Go ahead and put this on because it's got glue on the back side of it. Good thing I had an extra piece. So these are 3 by 4 1/4, and the oranges are like 1/8 of an inch. Come on, go over there a little bit more. Well, that's where you're gonna go, I guess. The orange would be 3 1/8 by 4 3/8. Oh my goodness, I made a mess. But there's card number 1. All right, now we are going to make our box. This one took, I tried to do it late at night, and I should know better than to try to make something late at night, because it took me 3 attempts to get it right, and it was like, oh my gosh. I wasn't paying close attention to the video when I was looking at it. So anyway, we're starting out with a piece of black cardstock that's 9 1/2 by 7 1/2. And I've already got it cut to that, I believe. Let's just double check. I don't trust myself anymore. I did this Thursday night, so 9 1/2. Yep, by 7 1/2. Yep, okay. On the 9 1/2 inch side, get this score guide down here. We are going to score it at 2 1/2. 4 1/2, 7, and 9. Ooh, that was a close one, wasn't it? Leave that baby up there. Okay. Now, I want to make sure I do this the correct way. Now we are going to score it at 2. Four and a half. 4 1/2, Jane. And 6. Trying to look at my instructions. Okay. All right. Now we are going to cut this. Actually, we're going to go ahead and score it. Let's see, where's my... Make it a little bit easier maybe for you to see the score lines when I'm cutting. Okay, hopefully you can see that. All right, So this is going to be the bottom of the box. This is going to be the top of the box. So we are going to cut up on this one and just cut an angle onto that little flat. Oh, come on. There we go. Like so. And then we're going to cut up on this one. Now we're going to angle these guys. Just a smaller flap. And we're going to cut it back. Take off about a 1/2 inch. Okay. And we're going to cut up on this side. This is the wider flap. We are leaving that as is. The smaller one, we're going to cut up and we're going to angle on both sides. Okay, we got that. Let me get rid of some of this mess here. I gotta check something out here. Okay. Now on the top over here, we are going to cut this off, this square off, over, and take that piece off, and then we're going to angle this one a little bit. This is what we are going to connect the other side with. Okay, and then we are going to cut this one down, and we are going to take all of this off. Now I've got it done in white so that I can show you what it looks like, because it's really hard, black against black, I know, for you to see what's going on. So this is what we got so far. Here's what it looks like in white. So we're going to have one flap up, which is this one, and the rest of them are just scored. Oh, forgot to take the 1/2 inch off this one. See, good thing I had that white one there to show. I don't think I said hi to you, Carol. Hi, Carol. Welcome. I gotta see if I missed anybody else. I don't think so. If I did, I'm sorry. Okay, we are going to take and round the corners on this top here. So I've got a corner rounder here. I'm gonna go with this side first. Okay, and then we are ready to fold it up. So I'm actually going to put some of the Seal Plus tape on here, I think. You could use whatever you want to. But you could use mono, you could use double stick tear and tape, but I thought I would just use this. Okay, so we're just going to bring this over, bring this up and line it up, and then we got that together. Now I think that's all I'm going to use that for, and then we're going to use our to the bottom. So we want it to go like, let's see, more this way. I have to stop and think which is the front. This is the front that's got this part right here. This flap is actually going to go to the back. So I am going to put some glue on this flap. nice and lined up. Grab my bone folder and just kind of press that in place. You could glue down the others if you wanted to. It's up to you. Okay. So now the trick is you're just going to kind of push this in with your fingers and squeeze it. And then this is going to come over and be the top, like so. So it's like a milk carton. Very easy. But we got to decorate it. I mean, my gosh. And I have got all the goodies for that right here. I got to get some of this glue off my fingers. All right. So I went ahead and pre-cut the most of it. We've got our kitty, which we are going to color. And the broom, which I need to trim because I didn't get it cut out right. I like it to be a little more even around there. Okay. I'm happy with that. All right. So, let's put our... This is from the Sips. Sips? Is that the one? Yes. Celebratory Sips. It's the cardstock on the opposite side of this one right here. If you can see it. It's got the orange. We're going to do that for the top. And these pieces are 2 1/4 by 1 1/4. And one of these we want to round the corners on the edge on each side. Let me see. Okay, that's going to go on this flap right here. So I'll put that on. Nice and straight. There we go. The other piece is going to go on the back side here. Does not feel like it's on the good. There we go. Okay. We're going to go like so. All right. Now the other pieces, I used the DSP from this set, Spooky Sweet, and they are 2 pieces. Oops, what do I got going on here? I have just, oh, I got one extra piece here. Which do I want to use? Well, this side. I got 2 pieces that are 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. They're going to go on the front and back. So I'll put that on. So that's the opposite side of that. Orange and white streaked paper. And the sides are done, 2 of them at 1 3/4 by 2 1/4. I think I like these 2 on the sides. So it kind of looks like a house. You could probably line up the DSP a little bit better if you so desire, but I was just doing it this way. Okay, we're getting there. Now, I took one of the circles from the Stylish Shapes, the third in, and I cut out, oops, let's get that out of the way, this circle. And it's going to go on to, I'm missing something here. A white circle. I guess, unless I've got a piece of, aha, I do have a piece of cardstock. I don't have to take one of these. One of my innards that I've already got cut out. Okay, so we're taking the 2-inch circle. And we're going to cut that out. And put that back up for another use. And this is like 1/8 of an inch smaller. We're going to glue these two together. So just a little bit of the orange shows. We're going to be mounting the kitty on there once we get it colored. All right, let's color the kitty. Oh, I did something wrong. Oy, oy, oy. I wonder if I can do this yet. I forgot to stamp this piece here. Oh, this is going to be a real challenge. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get it. I would like to do it on an angle. I can do it if I get it over further. See, I want it on an angle like so. Okay, let's try it. Otherwise, I'll cut another piece of that and we'll just put it over the top. It's only paper, right? Just making it a little difficult for myself. Oh, this is going to be fine. No tricks, all treats. There we go. I was going to say, that's looking bare. Why is that? I looked at my... That's actually should have gone on this one instead, but we're going to do it this direction. All right. Like that. That's going to go on there. Get that flicked off of there. All right, let's do some coloring quick. We are going to start with light bubble bath for the inside of Little Miss Kitty's ears. And then we are going to color the kitty with the dark pumpkin pie. And we're not going to do her muzzle. I should have given her some pretty pink cheeks, shouldn't I? We might have to do that. Okay, so I am just going to kind of go over this and bring it in on the sides just a little bit and across the bottom. Just giving it an extra layer. And then underneath the cap. Got that little shadow from the cap, right? Okay. I'm gonna add her little cheeks quick before I do her tail and her hands there. Just a little bit there. Okay. Tail. And her little paws. Okay. Now we're going to do the top part of her dress. I guess that's what you would call it. Oh, I'm sorry. We're using dark fresh freesia. And on this one, I'm going to go over it again underneath her chin, the underside of her sleeve, and across the bottom of the dress, like so. Oh, and then I have to do this top and bottom stripe and top stripe on that one. And then we're going to take Granny Apple Green, the light one, to do her skirt. Kind of go over that bottom ruffly thing a little bit, and then add in the green stripe on her socks. One last color, and that is black for her shoes. And I have to do Daffodil Delight for her. Broom. We're using the dark, I think. Yep, dark. All right. Now, we are ready to assemble. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on her. Grab another one of these little sheets that are... Oh, come here. They do like to get stuck on each other. Okay. All right. I can hear my husband upstairs with the Packer game on. Can't believe it's preseason already. Summer's not over. It's time for football. I guess it just depends on which end did I cut? This end. All right. Let's see. Well, I think I need to split these in half. I really got a lot on here, don't I? She's not going anywhere. I guess I'm really trying to get rid of a bunch of these dimensional sheets that are stacking up. And I put them in my little glue carrier. We're just going to put her with her feet just slightly off over to the side because we need to have room for her broom. We are going to put glue on the bottom of this and on her little paw here. And we're going to add this in like so. Just hold it for a second so it'll adhere. Probably could have put a dimensional on that and popped that up too, but I thought it would look kind of interesting that way. Okay, we're ready to put this on, and we're coming down the home stretch. All right. Now, you can put magnets, or if you have Velcro. Oh man, these are really together. There we go. So let's see if I can get this on. Just going to put this on in the center. And put that on and take the adhesive off. This lined up the way we want it. And voila, we gotta put some candy in there, don't we? Now where'd my bag of candy go? It's so big it wouldn't fit in the drawer. Gotta use some of the candy out of it. Get these pieces of Scotch tape on it to close it up. Okay, let's see. A little mini Reese's peanut butter cup. Ooh, milk does. Let's see if I can find a little candy bar. Here's a Kit Kat. Oh, that's not a little one. That's a pretty big one. There. And there you have our cute little treat box. What do you think of that? Put away. And then our other card that we made is right here. I was trying to get some more of these magnetic glue dot things here. I went on Amazon because that's where I bought them the last time, and I can get one package of them. But then they also, these are 3/8 of an inch, which is a nice size for, you know, doing little projects like this. But they also send you a 5/8 one. And I'm like, man, that's awfully big if you wanted to have something more delicate. That's they didn't sell them just by themselves. You had to buy both of them. I looked and looked and looked and couldn't find it. So I don't know if I can find them anywhere else. And I could not find 3/8 inch Velcro dots either at all on Amazon. So I was really disappointed in my search the other night for them. But anyway, my search will continue. So that's what I've got tonight. Let's do our drawing. Oh, I'm glad you love it. These two are probably going to be projects that are going to be in the class to go. I decided. So we got our cute little candy and the card. And I had said last time that you would get both. Whoever wins the drawing will get both. I'm going to give you the instructions on how to do this, which is very easy. If you have the punch, that's half the battle. So let's see. Do I have enough numbers in here too? Yep, I do. Okay. Let's see who's winning tonight. It's Lori. worry, I will be sending you these in the mail. Congratulations. I'm so glad. Get my little address book out here right away. So I hope you enjoy them. And that's all I have for you tonight. I can't think of anything else that I need to... Well, I could show you a couple of things I made that Shar got to watch me make. When I was working this weekend, I took all the new stuff with me, so didn't have as much time as I would have liked to have spent goofing around making things, but we did make some of the boxes that go with that cute dog set that there is. Made these cute little boxes. They are not big enough to put a gift card in, though, because we tried that, and I think I've got, well, here's one of my cards. As you can see, it's a little small for that, but it will fit like a Ghirardelli, something small and square, or you could get a couple of the small candy bars inside. Of course, cash is king. You could always put that in there too. I'm planning on doing some of these with a using DSP as well. So it seems like some of the DSP that we got this time is a little bit heavier. So it'll work well with this box, I believe. So that was one. And then I was playing with the snowflake set. And this is what I came up with for that one. And I used, I don't know if you can see, I took this panel and ran it through the embossing folder that's the wreath, just to give it a little more texture. So, and then I made this one, and that's using that extra sentiment set, and then this was the greenery set that goes with this. And I love the script. That stamp goes along with this greeting set and the die cut. So that's what I got done. We did a lot of laughing and giggling and having fun too. Yes, the snowflake is pretty cool. I'm excited to do more experimenting with it because it's a really cool set. It's not the one, because there's two suites with snowflakes in it. It's not the one that has the masks. It's the other one. So when you get your catalog for the first time and look at it, this would be the evergreen and snowflakes or something like that set. I'll get the names down eventually, just not today. Oh, and Shar, I did find the radiator covers at Menards there in Oshkosh. Thank you very much. I ended up buying 3 of them because I didn't want to be caught without extra. So that's what I have. I will see you Tuesday night. I think we might start on some of this new Christmas stuff, I hope. So I will see you on Tuesday. Have fun on Sunday. Enjoy the day. And I will see you Tuesday night. And thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and give me a thumbs up and join. And same thing here on Facebook. Thank you. Good night.